Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putra Haji Pangestu, and I will explain about the second one, the basic structure of prepositional phrases. Alright, I want to look at the sentence below with the word that are underlined, not the color one, but the underlined one. Number one, the toy is on the red table. The underline is on. Number two is we live near him. The underline is near. Number three, the cute guy walked Mary to the corner. The word to is underlined. And four, the John family travel around Arizona. The word around is underlined. Or then what follows the preposition? In sentence 1 to 4, the preposition are followed by number 1, the red table. The is for determiner, the red one. Red as a for blue adjective and table as noun. Number 2 as him is a pronoun. Number 3 is the corner. The is determiner. Corner is a noun. Number 4 is Arizona is for the is a proper noun. So to construct a professional phrases, you need to make it like this. It is a kind of noun phrase in phrase. In fact, a preposition is always followed by a noun phrase called the object of the preposition, and the preposition and its noun phrase form a unit called a prepositional phrase. For example, the words about, above, across, after, against, along, among, around, at, before, behind, below, beneath, beside, between, beyond, and everything that is on this tab. A prepositional phrase consists of a preposition plus a noun phrase, just like the one above. Here are some examples of sentences with prepositional phrases. The underlined one. Number 5, let's get the sofa into the house. Number 6, that makes sense to us. Number 7, there was a small lamp on her dresser. Number 8, Jenny was living in New York. Number 9, the boss had no love for his employees. As you can see, that each prepositional phrase consists of a preposition and a noun phrase. Next is to enhance your understanding. Try to compare two sentences with the word up. Number 10, I looked up your phone number. Number 11, I walked up the steep hill. These sentences are certainly very similar. Each has the word up followed by a noun phrase. But in fact, the sentences are different. On the one hand, in sentence 10, up can be moved to the other side of a noun phrase without changing its meaning. For example, number 12, I looked your phone number up. In sentence 11, up cannot be moved. Number 13, I walked the steep hill up. In sentence 10, find is the unit. Up feels closely tied to see. In fact, such can be replaced by a single verb and still more or less mean the same thing. For example, I look up your phone number. In sentence 10, up is a part of the verb and is called the particle of the verb. In sentence 11, up is not attached to the verb, so it is not an auxiliary, it's rather a preposition. And here's the examples of sentences with verb particles. Each of these sentences, the verb particle can be replaced by a single verb and the particle can be moved. Number 12a, her husband carried out the garbage. The words carried out means for her husband removed the garbage. Number 12b, her husband carried the garbage out. Number 13a, the criminal covered up the crime. The cover up is for the criminal hid the crime. 13b, the criminal covered the crime up. The cover up is the underlined one. 14a, don't just brush off her objections. It means for don't just dismiss her objection. But for number 14b, don't just brush her objections off. And here's another example of sentence with prepositions. In these sentences, the preposition cannot be moved to the other side of its noun phrase. 15a, he looked out the door. 15b, he looked the door out. 16a, the hiker slowly walked up the hill. 16b, the hiker slowly walked the hill up. Now, 17a, take the pot off the stove. 17b, take the pot, the stove off. And finally, a sentence can contain more than one prepositional phrase. Each of which had only one prepositional phrase. Underline, for example, number 18, the toy is on the red table. Number 19, we live near him. 20, the cute guy walked Mary to the corner. 21, the John family travel around Arizona. And of course, you can explain these sentences adding another prepositional phrase. For example, the toy is on the red table in the living room. We live near him in Manhattan. The cute guy from Argentina walked Mary to the corner. The Jones family traveled around Arizona in a rented minivan. In theory, there is no limit to the number of propositional phrases a sentence can have. For example, like the one that has quite a few propositional phrases. For example, they landed the plane in a grassy field near the park by the river in San Francisco. Alright, that is all for my part. Next will be explained by Suchi about basic structure of verb phrases.